So we're going to watch the first lap with Raven. His speed was there. He just got unlucky with contact. He's already up into 12th on the outside of Shin, coming out of Druids. Always contact in front. Garmite, Sabine. Ooh, there's contact with a few of them. See how they call it. No, they'll keep going. Curious to see whether they pull a safety on that one. Definitely 3, 6, 7 cars involved. You know, they are in charge of their own destiny in that sense. Stay involved with Raven in 12th. Nobody's pitting, nobody's in there. Nobody's pitting. Nobody can pit until lap 6. It looks like everyone got away without damage. You should see Danzilla behind. Yeah, it looks like everyone's damage free. It's just going to be a recovery drive for some of them. Raven's coming into the first corner. Down Pilgrim into Druids. Going to get anything done under braking. Takes his nose out. Oh, Raven's going to be angry. You can feel it already. Has a lovely move past Shin. Oh, just done him all ends up under braking. Looks like he's got the better run out of there from track Sabine as well. Shin isn't going to leave his rear end, so they're coming into the braking zone of Hawthorne. He's definitely got the better run. Raven isn't going to be a... Oh, as he overruns it, Sabine gets ahead. He might lose the position to Shin. No, keeps it. Jump a bit further back. Forward even, because it looks like close up front. Jump on board with Birch in 5th place, just behind Viper. Birchie gets ahead. Made the move stick. As Viper and Laurie getting entangled behind as well. Oh, so he does the hard work and then makes a silly error coming out. Paddock Hill, one of the most famous corners in all of motor racing. Viper takes the wide line, Birchie takes the inside line. It's going to give Birchie the run and the braking. Gets the braking done. Viper could lose out to Laurie. Oh, Viper almost chopped the nose off a Laurie there. That was a man that was not ready to lose 4th place. Unfortunately, it's cost Laurie a lot of momentum there. Foxy's still out front, 4 laps down. Raven's in 11th, he's actually gone behind Shin again. jump on board for second place at the moment, which is Creamed. He showed none of this pace in race 1. He didn't have a good race 1. This goes to show, you know, race 1's not be all and end all. He's chasing down Cotsey for the lead. Cotsey's gained a second, 3 seconds ahead of Birchie nearly. Good run from the young Irishman. He's in the middle of exams at the moment. To keep this momentum going in exam season is a great move, as Laurie gets ahead of Viper. Viper has to look under braking. See if he can get any traction coming out of the corner. As they come through Surtees. I learnt these corners for Viper. Not sure I can do it again. It takes my concentration off the racing by trying to remember what the corner's which. Hawthorne followed by Westfield, then Sheen, which is named after Barry Sheen. If you don't know who Barry Sheen is, shame on you. Viper's all over the rear end of Laurie at the minute. As Laurie takes a slightly wider line, but it didn't help Viper out with his traction. Ahead into Clark. Oh no, the black marker of doom. It means we've lost one of these beautiful people. We have. And I think it is Raven again. Oh, Raven, you poor sausage. Of course, the longer these two fight, the quicker Throttle gets up on the rear. I've got a funny feeling Mr. Raven is going to be saying some interesting swear words under his fake racing helmet. Always a big mistake from Laurie. It does give Viper the inside line. If Laurie gets the braking done, he can get the switch back. No contact between the two. Great racing, great respect. I think Birchie's on the back of Creamed at the minute. It's contact. Birchie tried a slightly ambitious move down the inside. Come through Sheen's into Sterling's. So it was in Westfield he had a go. They're now on clearways heading towards Clark. Birchie gets the braking done, a slight puff of smoke out front from Cotsey. Of course the pit window is open for all of the guys on track now. Cotsey doesn't seem to be full of confidence at the moment. Nobody's taken a pit. I think Birchie's going to get the run. There's a bit of second guessing from Creamed. Not from Birchie though. These front three are separated by less than a second and a half. Creamed pulls out. It's the wrong line to take through that corner. It looks like he ducked out. I don't know if that's an early apology for some contact. But he didn't fight the corner. It's unusual. It's going to give Birchie the run straight onto the back end of Cotsey. Cotsey's led from lights to flag so far, 7 laps in. Good race from the young Irishman. As Cotsey goes into pit, oh, I think he's lost a bit of time in that pit as well. He didn't attack it. Dan Zilla's on the back of Trigger for 9th and 10th place. Let's see if Crean can make any impact on the back of Birchie. Personally, I think Cotsey should have stayed out until he was at least past. Garmite's on the back of Viper. Garmite had such a good race in race 1. I think he's put himself in a position to get some real good points in race 2. Currently in 4th place. There's a net 5th if you look at the pits. But he's only about 5 seconds off the lead at the moment. Looks like we've got Clap there again. Danzilla and Trigger look like they're close. Trigger looks like he's made an error just as we jumped on. Danzilla takes the, call that the inside line. It's easy to do once or twice when you're racing closely with somebody. It's for those of them that do it once or twice a lap that we have an issue with. He's had a little sneaky look on the inside. Just couldn't get anything doing there. Let's see if Throttle's caught up to the back. I'm assuming Throttle's had a pit. Yeah, he did. He had a pit. Currently out in last place. Cotsey's still 1.5 seconds behind Shin. Got a pit stop in hand. We'll jump on with 4th place Viper, who's chasing down Garmite, who Garmite's actually got past him. Now can Garmite make any impression on the front two? I think he soon will. Been class above the field on this one so far. He won race 1 by nearly 10 seconds. He's already closing the gap. He's already closed the gap to 3 seconds out in front. Looks like backwards we've got a couple of real closest, Danzilla and Trigger. I think I might stick with this for a while rather than moving around. Danzilla's probably getting frustrated behind that car at the minute. Well, he's got the run, he should be able to get the braking done on this one. Can Trigger get the switch back? No, because he hugs it. No, he's opened the door. Trigger didn't go through. See if Trigger can... No damage, nothing there. It's, you know, it's easy to make a simple mistake, especially around Brands. Brands is my bogey track, always has been. I can guarantee I'll have a good qualifying, do well, and then as soon as the race starts I'll be in the gravel at some point. Who we got? Cotsey's still on the back of Shin. Creamed is there. Garmite's closed by nearly a second in a lap. They froze himself in the pits. Interesting to see where he comes out compared to Cotsey. I think he'll come out behind. Creamed is not being left by Birchie. I don't know, I think Cotsey may have lost a bit of time behind Shin. Trust me, I've raced closely with Shin. He may not be the quickest guy, but he's a bugger to get past. Right, Cotsey gets out in front. But I think that means Cotsey's probably lost the lead. That time stuck behind Shin. It's probably cost him the lead of the race. Can Cotsey... Got a bit of free air at the minute. He's 4 seconds down the road to Sabine. Sabine's got a pit. He's Semlo again trying to attack the back of Viper, 0.8 of a second behind. Now of course, if you are interested in what we do here at NWR, feel free to come and jump in the Discord. If you want the link, send a message to myself, it's NWRKev84, or any one of the NWR drivers on Xbox. We are also on Twitter. Not that I know how to use the fecking thing. Getting old now. Confusing. Alright, let's see where everyone's going to shape up. Oh, bloody thing. Come on. Garmite, let's watch Garmite for a bit. He's in 5th. Oh, Kotze looks like he's taken contact. Oh, really lit up the rear tyres. It's given Garmite almost a free position there, and this man and his speed, he didn't need a free position. He's got to be annoyed. Up until that moment he's had a cracking race. If you look though, the top 10, the top 9 places are filled by a corner and a half. The length of Derek Minter Straight. There's 4 cars in front, we get a good view. Car out there, I think that was Shin. Semblo. Oh, sorry fella, you are going to have to tell me if I've got this right or wrong. Creamed ends up taking a trip to the gravel. Not sure if it's a S or a K. Ooh, there's contact from Laurie and Kemblo there. Birchie takes a 4.9 second advantage. At the moment, Birchie is going to have Garmite chasing him down like he owes him money. Ooh, as Kotze and Sembo come together, Laurie's going to have a look down the inside. It'd be rude not to. Semblo backs off. I think that's a bit scrappy there, chaps. Good-o. We've got 4 cars separated by what can only be described as a gnat's testicle. Oh, as Cream's got the run. As Senna said, if you're not going for the gap, you're not a racer. I think the gap will appear before you know it. It's Creamed. Ooh, as everyone's dipping that toe on the grass. Laurie's got to watch out for Semblo. Ooh, as Cream brakes slightly later than Semblo does. Cracking racing we've got going on now. Just going to go slightly further forward. Near the gap. No, the gap's probably too big to be interested in that at the moment. Let's go backwards. Semblo on the back of Kotze. Laurie's in 4th. Looks like he's got a bit of gap. Looks like Birchie's actually pulling out a bit of a gap from Garmite. Semblo has a look on the inside of Kotze. Oh, that was textbook move there by Semblo. Kotze couldn't stay on the inside either. He's getting chased down by Cream behind as well. I can only think Kotze's going to be disappointed with this. Up until his pit stop, he was almost the perfect race. Laurie pulls out a second advantage from Semblo. Viper's currently on the podium. Further 2 seconds up. Ooh, that looked like an interesting line, Viper. Only caught the rear end of that, so I can only assume that was an error. Garmite's just taken a bit of advantage from him. With a 5th place car, which is currently Sembolo. Lorry's on the inside. Sembolo seems like he's a little too polite, you know. Seen him involved in the odd tippy tap and he's sort of backed out. Let the stewards decide what's going to happen. We do have a full stewarding system. If somebody's not happy, they can submit the clips. We will investigate and give a decision. Although he's just got his elbows out there. Cream's now attacking the rear end of the lorry. Trust me, it is 8, that's no place to be. As we've got 2 laps remaining. Oh, this race has gone quick. Oh, Lorry makes the error. He's going to lose 1, he's probably going to lose 2. He may even lose a 3rd because he's trying not to re-enter. No, just the 2. It's 10th place, Danzilla and Trigger again. Those 2 have had a good scrap. Unfortunately, there's been a lot going up further up the field. He's going to have a look soon. Oh, there he goes. Slight contact. He does wait. Thing is, at what point do you go, I've got to try and make this move? Trigger with a slight bit of transmission damage. Use the clutch with the Aston. That is a bold move. Oh, has Lorry's got an error? Lorry? Oh, it was Lorry. He's done a Kev. No damage. I'm sure there's damage. He's not driving very quick. Jump on board with Mr. Birchie himself, who looks like he's just about to take his victory lap at the moment. I think a lot's got to go wrong for him not to win this race. Birchie there, currently with a 6.8 second lead from Garmite. 10 seconds on 3rd place Viper. That was a bit wide there, Birchie. Just keep it on the tarmac and it's a race win for you. Comes round. Gets the braking done into the left hand up. That's it, accelerates out. 1 more corner to go. Keeps it out of the gravel. Two races, 2 different winners. Crosses the line to take victory in race 2, followed by Garmite, and it looks like Viper for 3rd. It is Viper for 3rd, Semblo 4th, Creamed 5th, Throttle 6th, Cotsy in 7th. Danzilla's got ahead of Trigger with half a lap to go. Was watching the victory lap. I should have been watching Danzilla and Trigger go at it. Lorry in 10th place. Still not sure if he's got damage. He's driving that car like it's broken. But to my side it's saying there's no damage. You're not on pole, Grandad. You may think you're on pole, but you're not.